Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here, and I'm excited because I get to continue playing Rebuild 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is my Let's Play thereof, and we're on episode 4. And people have said that I'm a foolish, foolish man, and I don't know what I'm doing. And it's probably true. I am scavenging with my builders instead of building with them. I totally knew I was doing that. Actually, I probably didn't, to be 100% honest. It's fine. I meant to click there. I clicked to the right. It is simply what it is, and yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. We're going to take a look at the configuration real quick. The music is pretty low, and I'm okay with that because I know it gets a little bit louder. We're going to turn down the sound effects a little bit, but it could be that everything is fine, that my headset's a bit louder, but we'll see. We'll see how this the mix is now. Okay, so with all that being said, we are on the rise for food. Everybody is doing something, and something that I want them to be doing, so we'll go to the next day. And it looks like a whole bunch of Juju Magumbo is going down, so we will claim it and take it and whatever. It's totally fine. It is totally fine. Let's take a look here. I believe somewhere, and I'm sure it's directly in front of my face, I believe it tells me somewhere how many people I can actually have in the mix right now. And I don't know where that's at, ironically. Oh, okay, we have one house left. Okay, so extra housing, we have one. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, where are we? We are down here. Who are we again? We're Peter Bynes. We're going to go over here and see if we can't find our friendly individual here. We'll come down here and do some... Oh yeah, that's right. We have these color-coded things that make my life so very much easier. So very much easier, guys. A lot easier than they were before. So, that being said, we're going to continue on murdering a few fools. And we will go and scavenge a few things as well. So you are back on scavenging. You are making food, and everybody is good, sweet, nice style. And we're about to finish off the first little bit here, guys. As soon as that thing is done, we'll be sweet, nice. Ooh, hello. I'm lonely. We're all lonely. But it's especially hard for me because I'm supposed to be leading the rest of them. I can't show weakness, but maybe if I found a special someone, I could be honest with them. Should I ask someone on a date? Diane Moon or Francesco Redfield? Why would I ask a... well, whatever. Alright, Diane Moon. Diane Moon, I've had an eye on her since she joined us. She's friendly, she's eager to help, and a pretty talented soldier. But most importantly, she has nice eyes. Women have eyes? Wait, I'm sorry. She said yes! Where should we go for our first date? A romantic evening. A thrilling adventure. Working together. Let's go for a romantic evening. I cooked us a wonderful dinner, spaghetti and canned meatballs. She said she loved it, and shared a bottle of wine I had hidden away for nearly a year, just waiting for a special occasion. Alright. Then we took a walk along the wall and up to a lookout spot where I surprised her with a little display I'd prepared. The office tower on the other side of our wall suddenly lit up in flames, emulating all the zombies in it. We basked in the glow and held each other tight. That's how I roll. I burn zombies for romance. I don't know, that doesn't seem very romantic, but hey, what do I know? I am not in the post-apocalyptic zombie future, so I can't tell you one way or the other whether that's romantic or just sort of creepy. Could be both. It could very well be both. Alright, we're going to go get some food and other various things from there. They're going to continue farming. You no longer have a patch over your face, so you can do stuff, so why don't you go and do stuff. We're here to Zamal and Diane Moon, all giddy and happy like a gal. Should be after a date with the Peter Bynes that I am, which I'm clearly not. But hey, if I was, if I were, it would be okay. Alright. The city on the grow. Now that we've grown big enough and people feel safe inside the walls, some of our old problems are coming back. Survivors are starting to bicker amongst themselves, complaining about the quality of the food, demanding electricity and hot water, and civil rights. It's time we built a city hall and set up a government, something better than the old pre-infection ones, a system that actually works. City Hall has been added to the list of buildings we can construct. We can now build a City Hall. Alright, and another recruit. Ooh. It's fine. What is this? It's just a random compass. Okay. Following signs of human habitation, I knocked on a door at the Mega Mall. The man who answered the door spoke softly. He said his name was Kaz, and he'd been hoping somebody would come before it was too late for his friend. This friend is indeed looking quite the worse for the wear, laying in a bathtub of tepid water in an attempt to bring down her fever. We only have room for one of them. What should we do? Well, I think we're going to have to leave the sick one. I spoke quietly with Kaz in another room. His friend's condition was terminal. It was only a matter of days, a week at most, before she would die. To stay here by her side, I said, would only endanger Kaz's life too. You're right, croaked a voice from the other room. The woman had heard us. I can die alone just as well as somebody watching. Take him with you. That settled it. Kaz left food, water, and a loaded pistol by his friend's bedside. Then we left. Alright, we got a new one. Woohoo! Which is totally not all as useful as you might think. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. Alright, you can go scavenge from there. We are going to send you out to pew-pew shooty stuff over here. The builders are done. I think we've finished our mission. Oh, we have to build a city hall now. Okay. So that is the new mission, which is a very, very, very possible mission. Thick bank walls can hold out zombies for a long time. It adds +10 defense and +5 to the surrounding buildings. That might not be the one that we want to tear down, but it also very well may be. I don't really care about hunting so much, so I think maybe we're just going to turn this field into a town hall. Alright, so we have all these things that we can actually build. I don't think we built a workshop yet, but that's okay. We don't have to. City hall, we're going to build that up right now. Oh, what else can we do? We can come on over here and do some more zombie murder with you. And I suppose we can do some zombie murder with you. And that means everybody is doing something except this guy. Except for him. He's not. Alright. Next day. Found materials. Found more materials. Killed several hundreds of thousands of zombies. Probably not even a handful of zombies. But that's okay. Alright, so we're going to continue to scavenge. We're going to scavenge over here as well. We're going to do some more murderous things there. I think we'll go scouting. No, scouting with a few of our pokey folks right now. Our pokey folks? I don't know. Pokey folks, it's all fine and dandy. Alright, that's cool. We'll go with that, and we'll see where this takes us. Everyone's on board with something? Yep. End the day. Alright, so we've spotted several resources in food, and we've killed some zombies, and killed some more zombies, found material, and found some food. All of these are good things. Not great things, mind you, but good. Alright, we shall scavenge. We shall attempt to take this over, which we can do. We shall also attempt to take this over, which we can also do, it seems, and continue clearing out around the edges with our level 4 murder death killer. We'll go with the next one. Usually zombies mass gradually beside our walls, but this group is different. They're on the move. A horde of maybe 60 of them flowing through the city slowly but inexorably in our direction. Apparently they also have zombie dogs that bark. Surprise! We'll probably have to fight them in 4 days, and it's going to be much worse than a regular attack. And I apologize, guys. My dog is upset for whatever reason. She is on the move and barking like a moving dog that barks and moves. Also, I have the air conditioner on, guys. It is a little bit warm outside, so I'm going to run it and see. Hopefully it's not too distracting or awful. I'm going to probably run it for the next couple of days and see if it's horrible and awful and you guys can't handle it. Let me know, but I think it should be okay. It should be maybe just a little bit more of a hum or a buzz than you might normally hear. And if that is indeed the case, I think we'll be okay. Zombie mob. No, I don't want the zombie mob. It's fine. Alright, the zombie mob is a real thing, apparently. And we're going to have to deal with at some point. I suppose we can scout a little bit further out. Scout it out, baby. Scout it out. We'll advance time. Jimothy got into a bit of an accident today. He found a huge SUV that still had some gas left in the tank and decided to take it for a joyride. Wonderful. Thank you, sir. His crash in the suburb was fairly spectacular. I'm still amazed he was able to walk away from it. The vehicle wasn't so lucky. The weird thing is that the crash revealed this bricked-up door we hadn't seen before. While I'd like to see what's behind it, I could have sworn I heard something moving on the other side. Should we open it or seal it back up? Let's open it. The door led somewhat anticlimactically to a musty old storeroom. Aside from a few cockroaches, it didn't look like anyone had been down there for months, if not years. What we did find were crates of canned goods, medical supplies, and ammo. We're going to be celebrating tonight. Canned spaghetti for all, and for all a good night. Alright, cool. Cool, we like our canned spaghetti apparently, and so does Diane Moon. That's right. We recall her favorite meal. The meal that we had a date on. It's fine. Alright. So we're going to spread out our forces a little bit thin right now because, well, quite frankly, we can, and that's why we're going to do it. We're going to scout out that way. We're going to see about all these zombies, and we're building a city hall still. And I suppose you can scout for us a little bit further. No one seems to be wounded, hurt, or injured in any way. We're going to clear out the one zombie that is there, and we're going to end our turn. And looks like survivors are spotted, and several zombies have been killed. Okay, so at this point, how close are we to being done building? We're not even halfway through yet. I realize the music is getting a bit louder, folks. I'm going to try to talk a bit louder. I don't know why it's so imbalanced. Like, there's really, really, really light music, and then there's ridiculously high-end music. Alright, cool. We have 41 building materials. I think we can probably go after this with, no, you stay there and you farm. If we throw enough of our people in to the mix, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this is a little bit risky. I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to run the risk. Alright, the zombies were killed and we were successful. Which I'm a pretty big fan of being successful. I'm sure all of you are as well. Success is a very, very good thing. Alright, we will go out and we will scavenge, hopefully, for a few more things. I think I'm going to help on the building front. And then, I don't know, let's send you over here. Oh, and you can handle that all on your own. Somehow you surpassed Diane Moon, which is, well, I would say unheard of, but apparently it's been heard of now, so not really the thing, I guess. Alright, folks. Alright. We'll end our turn once again. More zombies are killed. We need to clear out the easy peasy, the nice and easy stuff here. Everybody is still doing things. We're getting a little bit closer to the town hall or the city hall being built. We found ammunition and all sorts of other stuff. A zombie mob was spotted. Looks, there's something moving out there in the city. Something big. Looks like a mob of 60 or more. Oh, this again. Okay. And where is this one at in particular? Oh, way over there. Okay, so they are angry, drooly, bloody zombies. And we'll have to make sure that nobody gets caught and slaughtered about. The city hall is complete. The flags on the city hall are snapping in the wind. The curved dome shining in the sun. Now to formalize our government by drafting a constitution for it. Everyone seems to agree that I'm the most suitable person to continue leading them. Or at least nobody else has come forward saying they want the job yet. So, what sort of government am I going to lead here? That is a very good question. Let's see. We need to determine the basic driving force behind society in Deadwood. This ideology will determine how other factions see us and have suitable? How about subtle effects on our daily lives? We will will we focus on growth, on military, on religion, or wealth? What is our highest priority? I think our highest priority would be I think keeping people safe, honestly. There are still tough decisions in Deadwood's future, and people's lives may depend on the outcomes. Not everyone's cut out to have that kind of weight on their shoulders, and quite frankly, some fail to see the big picture and consider the greater good. Having one leader call all the shots will put minds at ease, but so much power can corrupt a person. We could elect a Senate to do the voting, but they may be prone to infighting, so who should vote? Leader chooses policies. Leader and Senate picks policies. All survivors vote on policies. Leader. The question of private property is a sensitive issue in Deadwood. Some people wish we'd just leave them and their stuff alone. They wonder why we need so many laws and regulations to enforce what decent folk do naturally. Others think that government should collect and distribute all goods, everything shared and distributed to those who need it most. That might work on a small scale, but can we run a society on those principles? How much power should our government have over resources? I think people should share all resources, honestly. How do we decide who gets the best apartment or who gets luxury goods like tea and peanut butter cups? Ooh, that's all me, man. I get all the peanut butter cups. What? Sometimes there's only so much to go around, and I know we're all equal, but maybe some of us are more equal than others. If we don't give doctors better food and nicer houses, maybe nobody will want to be one. But if a doctor's kid grows up in a nicer house eating better food, they'll have more energy to study hard and become doctors themselves. Is that fair? So who gets the best stuff? We can randomly assign luxuries. Favor skilled survivors. Favor the hardest workers. We're going with the hardest workers. We need a policy for how to deal with criminals. I'm not talking like that jerk who borrowed my lighter but now insists he found it in a 812 last month. Very similar to a 711. Even though we both damn well know that he stole it from me. Anyway, I don't mean him. I mean people who break the foundations of our ethical code. Murder, treason, unthinkable crimes. How harshly should they be punished? Should they be rehabilitated, jailed, or is it just a waste of effort in a world where every bite of food matters? Take away their luxuries, put criminals in jail, kick them out of the fort. Capital, oh gosh, capital cannibal punishment. No, I think we kick them out of the fort. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, both literally and figuratively. We've got to draw the line somewhere between us and them, between cutting off all contact with the outside world and giving our storeroom keys to the next guy who comes by asking for handouts. We've also got a burgeoning national identity to consider. If we let just anybody join us, will they have the same ideals and values? Will they take our jobs and our place in society? Or will more immigrants make us bigger and stronger? I think we should help anyone who needs it, honestly. We will be a military dictatorship. That's the only way to be, ladies and gentlemen. All hail the great and benevolent leader. Thank you. Which is me, of course. I will hold all resources and power in Deadwood and divide them up as I see fit. It's a tough job, but somebody, me, has to do it. Every man, woman, and child will know how to cook. How about how to cock a rifle and aim for the head? Those who choose to guard our lives with theirs will be revered as heroes, and if any outsider threatens our dominance, sure, over Deadwood, we will answer with war. And finally, what will they call me? Supreme Leader Peter Bynes. Yes. We're organizing a celebration for Deadwood Day, which we'll remember every May 6th from now on. Aw, could have been May 5th, would be Cinco de Mayo, but now it's Cinco de Seso. Or no, it's not Cinco, it's Seis de Mayo. We now have a solid social code to match our solid walls. As the Lone Ranger used to say, my work here is done. Time to gather the posse and move on to the next llama ranch or whatever. Onward down the road to the next town that needs saving. We can start a new mission to leave the city from the Great Hall. I'll go and I can take up to 3 others with me. The rest need to stay here and keep the place together. Supreme Leader Peter Bynes. We can leave from the City Hall. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, then I guess that is the next play. We can leave the town that we just pretty much put in order. Ooh, we found a shotgun. Awesome. Alright, we're totally going to equip the shotgun. I found a shotgun in a workshop that could be used by one of the survivors. Alright, well somebody, we're going to get back to this in a minute here. Hold on. We're going to go to one of these people, and they have skills. And we're going to take a look at the skills. Well, I thought, why am I not seeing them? Show me your skills! You'll have to bear with me, guys. Apparently, I'm drawing a complete and total blank here. I don't... Why isn't it working? Why is it's good. I don't care about good friends and talk. No. I don't want to hear more of your story. I know it tells us somewhere. Oh, down here. Alright, down here is the skills. Alright, she has firearms training. She also takes less damage, and she has underwear. Oh, she's a babysitter. Okay. So, that is fine. We will actually equip her then with a shotgun. A shotgun. Alright, there it is. Gannett's shotgun. Sturdier than the average shotgun. And there it is. Bam! Get wrecked! And I like it. Alright, now that catapults her up to the highest of the high, the strongest of the strong. And that means that it is time for us to go to the City Hall, which we just placed. We're all... no, everybody go away. There. No, go away! Do stuff over there, that's fine. Alright, we are going to leave the city. Maybe. Okay. We can leave the city, and we can bring 3 people with us. Well, we're definitely going to bring Diane Moon. Okay. We're going to bring Masaru, there we go, Masaru Jones. I'm sorry, guys, it's fine. And I want to bring a builder. Oh, I can't bring a builder. Why not? Oh, I can bring him. Francesco Redfield. Sorry about everybody else. Alright, so that's going to be the play. Though, you know what? Masaru, you can stay here. I want to bring Hans, because I'd like to get researching really quickly if I can. But, at the same time, we might not actually have a thing to research with. Alright, we'll start that up. And I don't know what's happening, but here we go. Leaving Deadwood, Francesco Redfield, Masaru Jones, and I packed our... Oh no! Wait. Don't leave yet. Nope. On second thought, we're not ready yet. We almost left Diane here. What in the heck am I thinking, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, I don't know what's going on, but all of you need to get out of my way. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Alright. We're gonna go here to start mission. We're gonna leave the city. So apparently us and 2 others we can take with us. So we're going to take Diane Moon and Francesco. It says we can take 3. I must have clicked wrong or something. Alright, we're gonna try it again. Alright, Francesco Red. See, it says it's the same thing again. Well, why do we have 3 that are... Yes, I don't care. Everybody get out of the... Everybody get away from the town hall. Jeez, man. Alright, leave the city. We'll start mission again. I apologize, folks. I am terrible at this, apparently. Alright, where is she? Where is Diane Moon? There it is. Alright. Oh no! Don't care. Heal him using the stuff. Done. Alright, it's time for us to leave. So we got Francesco and I don't want Diane to leave. Why did I don't understand. Can someone explain to me what's going on? I don't get it. Like, I keep selecting the person I want to come with me, and it just keeps not doing it. Like, why? I have these 3 chosen. Like, this is guard duty. I don't want them to be on guard duty. Leave the city. I want these 3 to leave the city with me. I see. I don't. Why? How is it possible that we can actually grab all of these people? I don't understand. But whatever. All right, we're gonna hit done. I thought there was another thing there. We're gonna try next day again. New leader Rob. See, I don't. Why? Whatever, guys. I don't understand. We're just gonna select 3 people and we're gonna go with it on this actual turn. This is gonna be what happens because for whatever reason it's just saying a big fat middle finger to me, and I am not super appreciative of that. It says that we're supposed to be able to select 3 people to go with us, and it's just absolutely not happening. So I'm gonna select 3 people to come with me, and we'll see if that actually works. All right, I'm ready to leave. So there we go. Francesco, blah, 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 blah. We made our way to the edge of town, and we continued. And one last look out at the shining city of Deadwood had become, with high walls to keep the chaos outside, hardworking citizens to keep its spirit alive, and an organized government to run it, this city will continue to thrive and be a beacon of civilization to a lost and broken world. And now onward! There are more survivors out there, and other cities that need our help. Alright, folks. Well, we'll go on. Okay. Constant reminder, Diane and I hiked... Oh, so she automatically comes. Okay, well then I'm an idiot that I wasted all that time. It didn't say that that was going to happen. But, fine. Diane and I hiked up a hill to scout our route east. We looked down over Deadwood, admiring the strong walls we'd built. Diane said we'd done well, but she could feel other towns out there need our help. That was when she noticed the scar from my bite. It's been years since the first night of the outbreak, but I still carry this constant reminder. Infected? I finally told her the story, all of it. How I shot Sergeant Hester, how I waited for the fever that never came. Diane was horrified. She pushed me away and accused me of having put the whole fort in danger by not telling her sooner. You could still be infected, she yelled. You could have spread it to others. To me! We were too busy arguing to hear the zombies coming. Let your guard down for 1 second. Diane could have killed them all by herself. She was in such a mad fury, but I was distracted. I let one get too close to me. Diane saved my life, but she I've seen a lot of people die, but this... Diane bled out in my arms. She talked deliriously, mostly about her teenage son, Mason. She was so sure he's still alive out there, so I promised to look for him as I move east. We didn't talk about my bite. My plans to move on haven't changed, but I guess I'm leading things now. I just hope I can live up to Diane's memory. Alright, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Day 70, blah 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 blah. Negative, I guess because I took so long to do what I needed to do. Living survivors, dead survivors, missions completed, and so on and so forth. And we can continue on. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I am probably going to do the next town, and then that's probably where I'll break off the LP. I think it's going to be somewhat repetitive because we'll have to start new and fresh each time. And I'm okay with that, and I'll probably end up playing through this the entire time on my own. But I feel like just starting over at every town, it's going to take a long time to get through everything, and I don't know how long you guys will stay excited or eager to actually play, so, or watch, I should say. A town of rivers and orchards, no doubt named after some Native Americans who were kicked out of here long ago. Well, in their name, we're going to take it back. Except it looks like we're not the only ones with that idea. 2 other factions are building up their own forts here, too. I hope we can work together. Alright, Wenatchee. Wenatchee? Let's try something else. Regina. Edinburgh. Cartama Falls. Tofino. Deventer? Sure. Portland. Alright, we're going to go to Portland. I like it. Alright, we will continue on then. And welcome to the new city. So Diane died. That kind of sucked, guys. After all the flip-flap and slap-and-blap back in the other town, we ended up not being able to do anything after all. So it kind of stunk. But that's pretty much going to do it, guys. This is the new town, the new setup. Let's see who we have. We have Francesco Redfield, of course. We have Masaru Jones, as it were. Of course, we have Peter Bynes, the supreme overlord of everything. We have Cormac Hanlon, and of course, Reese Spiky Schadai as our final individual. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, I'll play through this particular scenario, and that is where I'll break it off, the entire series of the game, and I'll call it a close, because the LP is probably going to go, if I went through all the cities, I don't know how many there are, but I assume if I went through, say, all the cities, it would probably be like 4 or 5 cities at least, maybe more, which I don't mind playing, but again, seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again might get a little bit, I probably should have done one of the custom games, honestly, guys, because we could start with pretty much where we're at now with everything unlockable as we go through, so this may have been a mistake, I don't know, but it's okay. I don't mind seeing a little bit of the storyline and getting you guys hooked, and then you'll have to go out and get the game to see what happens at the end. Either way, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'll be back at some point with more episodes. I'm not sure. My schedule's a little bit off right now. I am still recovering from everything, so bear that in mind. But, it should be okay fairly soon. Should be back to full-on regular stuff. I'm still uploading regularly. It's just less than I normally do, and I'm still replaying Might and Magic Heroes, or Heroes of Might and Magic 3 HD and Dungeon Crawlers HD, trying to get back up to the right point in those games so I can post more episodes of those. Either way, that's going to do it, guys. I will see you next time with more Rebuild 3. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.